Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Last month Ford unveiled an all-new blockbuster electric SUV to compete with the likes of the Tesla Model X and other vehicles out there that are fast filling up a market niche in this space. It's high performance and they called it Mustang Mach-E. What I think, coming right up. The first all-new clean sheet of paper Ford Mustang in a long time has finally hatched, and it's an electric crossover SUV called the Mustang Mach-E. If it had been unveiled on April 1st, it might have made more sense. At the 2019 Los Angeles Auto Show last month, the new member of the Mustang family made its public debut, opening a new chapter in the iconic nameplate of over 50 years. The arrival of Ford's new midsize all-electric crossover in Mustang clothing, I think, says as much about the state of affairs in the landscape of the automobile business as it does about the company itself. By all measures, the new Mustang Mach-E is a well-designed and executed new affordable electric 5-seat crossover that'll be a welcome option in a growing class which for the most part now includes only luxury brands like Tesla and Jaguar. The first American brand to enter this fray, the Ford Mustang Mach-E has a sharp exterior design in its shape and its details, good proportional forms, and just plain has good curb appeal. It does! Its interior too boasts tasteful and futuristic touches, but it does mimic that of the Tesla with its large portrait-style touchscreen. Technical features abound with all of the infotainment, telematics, connectivity, and autonomous driving aids and the like, a list of things which would be a dozen separate stories in themselves. I'll let the Ford consumer website fill you in on all of that stuff. It's going to have 5 different powertrain configurations. That's a lot. It'll include rear-wheel drive standard range, all-wheel drive standard range, rear-wheel drive extended range, all-wheel drive extended range, and the GT high performance version. That'll also have all-wheel drive extended range. It'll just be a lot more powerful with bigger motors. Output starts at 255 horsepower and 306 pound-feet of torque. Not bad. It goes all the way up to 459 horsepower and 612 pound-feet of torque for the GT, with various levels in between depending on the model. Acceleration, mid 3-second range for the all-wheel drive GT, says Ford. That's pretty quick. In fact, that's right up there with the fastest Mustangs that we currently know today. With either of the 2 battery packs, all of the weight's under the floor, read a very low center of gravity. It should handle well for a tallish crossover SUV, and Ford is certainly promising a Mustang-like driving experience in their press materials. Electric range is 210 to 300 miles depending on the model, not much different than most gas-powered Mustangs. When it comes to form and function, it's got the specs, it's got the goods, it's got the moxie that promises to make it an appealing option to those seeking an electric crossover SUV. But is it a Mustang? That's my question. As a lifelong Mustang owner and enthusiast, well over a dozen Mustangs of several generations rolling through my garages over the last 35 years, my simple answer is no, it just isn't. That Ford chose to wrap their new electric crossover SUV in the iconic pony car branding and imagery is just plain bizarre. They cannot go back from this. The brand is watered down. Whether the Mach-E is a hit or not, the long-standing Mustang lineage has been thinned out, hoarded out, and sold off. But maybe that's the point. A lot of the phrase Mustang family was used in the press materials for this reveal. One can only take by extension that we may see more of this as Ford decides to ease back into the sedan or small car business. As the next generation Mustang will be significantly larger, why not offer a 4-door sedan or 5-door variation such as the Kia Stinger or the Porsche Panamera? So don't be surprised if at some point there's a number of Mustangs in the stable, all capitalizing on the once purebred brand to sell whatever the hell Ford needs to push out the door. In the end, the Mustang Mach-E will likely be a successful filly for Ford as a competitor to the many like vehicles it will race with in the next few years. It wasn't, however, necessary to hitch it to their champion prize winner to make it good or appealing. Ford, you're better than this. You're better than you think you are. You didn't have to go here. I mean, this is a great vehicle. This is a winner in my opinion, but calling it a Mustang, ouch, ouch. Now I got to tell you, I'm a little bit biased, okay? I'm a Mustang enthusiast. I have been since I was in my teens. My first car was a Mustang. I've restored oh God, I don't know how many Mustangs, old ones, and I've owned one of almost every generation. Lots of Mustangs. I've showed them. I've done events with them. Search my name and Mustang on Google. You'll have pages of stuff that really outline my life with Mustangs. There's some big things out there, and I'm not bragging. I'm just trying to validate my nuttiness about this. I have an opinion. Okay, it's probably more than the average journalist out there who, you know, went to college and thinks cars are cool, and oh, that's a really cool thing. I think this is nuts. It's nuts. Anyway, that's my opinion, though. If you think I'm crazy, don't watch anymore. If you don't, click down there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you're not sure yet, click here. See another video, then decide.